honestly feel like this is going to be a topic that's just going to keep rearing its head, because especially as women, we are so hard on ourselves and we are so exposed to social media and seeing things in a way that's so superficial. Like, we see people who are literally paid to look a certain way, paid to be athletes, paid to promote these sports products, athletic products. They're shredded. Then we see people who look like they're shredded year round. And then we see people who we don't even know if they're on gear or not. And we don't even know their health status. Like, you don't need to be on gear to have a really unhealthy hormonal profile. In fact, I see more people who have the most unhealthy hormonal profile who they haven't touched a thing. Like, stress is one of the biggest things, and stress comes in so many forms. It comes in under eating. Like, our body doesn't know what form of stress you are putting on the body. It can be through training, through relationship issues, through dieting, through lack of sleep, through lifestyle deviances, because our bodies crave homeostasis, they crave routine. And did we not just go through the most intense bout of COVID shit ever? Just because we're out the other end of COVID and slowly getting back into normalcy does not mean that our bodies just bounce back like that. And, like, we're still going through stressful, uncertain times of COVID. And even without COVID, it's a continual thing that happens, just because our lives, they're not linear. Like, so much shit happens. We don't just live in a vacuum where everything is just predictable. Like, something could happen at a job that we didn't expect. Some argument could happen in a relationship that we didn't expect. So much shit happens that can just throw our bodies way offline. And I can speak personally from that, because the last month, I've literally felt like I'm 10 kilos heavier. And that's only because of the shit that I've been dealing with, that is slowly tying itself up now to the point where I can actually go back into my old routine again, or our routine again, and I can start getting my sleep back. Because I specifically chose to deal with feeling that way, because my priority was not on like dialing everything in sleep-wise and stress-wise. That was not my top priority. That came after, number one, getting my app up and running, and number two, sorting out my personal life. Now that both of those are pretty much seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, now I can shift my priority back onto doing the things that Ruby does, which is sleeping properly, which is putting in freaking boundaries where they need to be put. Like, damn it. I find myself saying it so many times, and in the spur of the moment, I say such amazing things on the phone calls with my girls or in voice messages with my girls, and I'm just like, damn it, I wish I taped that. But honestly, think about, well, a lot of you, when you start out on a journey, what's the magical number of calories us women get told we're supposed to eat? 1,200 calories. We get told women should eat 1,200 calories, men should eat, is it 1,800? I don't know what they're told. But as soon as you start putting training into it, as soon as you start putting in a more than cruisy lifestyle, like being a mom, like working jobs, like having a life and not sitting on your ass 24/7, then that gets thrown out with the dishwater, the dirty dishwater. And that pretty much covers a majority of people. Like, if you sit on your ass all day watching TV, you're okay, cool, 1,200 calories. But to, like, think about someone who's like 6 foot, someone who's like 5 foot, one who's stocky built, one who's lean as hell, and you say, okay, you're both women, you both should be in 1,200 calories. Like, how stupid does that sound? Like, so many things rationally don't make sense, yet our emotions convince us that they do. And it's ridiculous. And if you're coming to me or to anyone pretty much eating nothing, not like, you're not who you used to be. I have a podcast on that too. Like, so many times we're like, oh, I wish I still looked like this. Oh, I wish I still looked like that. And then like this on this day 1 year ago pops up. Oh wow, I was so lean then. I wish I still looked that lean. Oh, but I really thought I was fat there too. But I would die to look like that. Like, think about it. You still weren't happy then. And the thing is, life happens. You can't just keep shrinking yourself down into this hole. Like, knowing exactly how you want to feel in life and where you want to be is what gives us purpose. Like, I, for one, should know. Like, I was the leanest, most shreddest version of myself in 2015, 2016, 2017 when I was competing, and I looked shredded and striated and lean, and people would still like throw it at me. Oh, but you're still lean. No, I'm not. Like, I don't feel lean whatsoever, but I don't give a shit like whether I say I feel lean or whether I'm lean or not. Like, I don't self-deprecate myself just because I don't see myself as lean anymore, because my worth is not determined by whether I'm lean or not. And whether I'm lean or not does not determine the quality of my life. Because my goal in life isn't, oh, I just want to look lean, or I just want to feel lean. Because what is that? Like, there is no substance to that goal. Absolutely no substance to that goal. When I still don't even know what I want right now. Because I don't have competitions in mind. I just keep doing what I'm doing because it makes me feel freaking amazing. I feel fit. I feel powerful. I feel in control. I feel like I can actually be my best self because I am putting myself first. To me, training and eating right and looking after my body is the most important form of self-care. It is self-care. It makes me my best self. It puts me in the right mindset. It gives me clarity. It just puts me in the best place to be the best person that I can be. And that to me is more important than anything else. So when I do say I say how I want to feel and where I want to be, but I don't dictate the methods to get there. That's my coach's job. And yeah, okay, cool. So I said I want to look better. I want to feel better. I want to be athletic as fuck. That's literally what I said. I want to feel like, or actually do it, run a 10K and be able to come back after it and say, oh, damn, I'm ready to go again. Like, I want that level of fitness. Not like I would be running a 10K twice, but I just want that level of fitness where I feel like it is possible. And like, it seems stupid, but I got a compliment while I was on the treadmill the other day doing my interval runs. Wow. Like, this is next level. I can't even do this. I'm just going to walk at my own pace. Like, one of my mates came to join us, and that's literally what he said. I'm just going to do my own thing. You do that. I'm not at your level yet. And I was just like, are you serious? Like, well, if you say it that way, I couldn't do this like a few months ago. And I shared a post the other day that said, okay, so if you're working at like, I'm just going to throw numbers out there. Say you're working at like a 60% heart rate max. That feels like RPE 10 to you, like max effort. Through practice, through time, that 60% heart rate actually increases, like the actual 60%, because your heart rate max will increase through aerobic conditioning, aerobic training. But that 60% in itself, even though it's at a higher heart rate, it won't feel as freaking intense. And then if you bring it back down to the actual heart rate that was 60% before, it'll feel like a walk in the park. Like, your body adapts to the stimulus you put upon it. But it's not always about just trying to be the leanest, most shredded version of yourself, because that's just not healthy. And like, think about how much more life you give yourself when you live more in balance. Like, being able to love food, being able to enjoy everything that life has to offer. Like, we are our hardest on ourselves, and we can still be technically lean and in a good shape and still not feel it, still not admit it, still not all those things, which is why it's so important to not let emotion win. Logic. If emotion wins, you lose. Remember that. If emotion wins, you lose. If logic wins, you win. So keep that in mind next time. And I guess I'm going to leave it there because I just got to the gym. But I hope that ramble helped a little, and I will leave you with that.